Welcome to the Week in Sneaks. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this week I'm going to take a slightly different angle as I want to tackle some of the big releases that are happening and help you make your decision when it comes to buying a pair. With that said, let's start off with the LeBron 11. As you may have seen, I have the LeBron 11 King's Pride colorway. The first thing I noticed about the shoe was how light it is in comparison to the past model. Despite how it may look on the internet, the shoe is definitely not as bulky as people may seem to think it is. Performance-wise, I do miss the full-length zoom from the 10, but the use of lunar and zoom is by no reasons bad at all. It has hyperfuse, dynamic flywire, and of course the lightweight hyperposit on the upper. As you probably know already, the cost of the LeBron 11 is $200 and the Nike ID version is $250. What has me most excited about the shoe is some of the upcoming colorways that I can't wait for you guys to see, as well as it's a great performer on the court, which is really what it is all about. Adidas Basketball and Derrick Rose were also back this week as we got the first release of the D Rose 4. For the latest signature for Derrick Rose, Adidas stayed pretty true to last year's model as far as the overall design of the upper goes. However, that does not mean it is the same shoe. Right off the bat, you can see that they added a crazy quick outsole to the medial side, which increases the court feel and definitely adds a bit of flexibility. The Sprint Web and Sprint Fame have also been included in the model. Both have been upgraded to provide a better player experience. For the ankle, Adidas included GeoFit cushioning, which acts like memory foam and provides extra cushioning. Design-wise, they have made the Rose 4 a bit more sleek and polished, making it definitely a candidate for the off-court wear as well. Some of the biggest news about the D Rose 4 is actually the price. Last year, the model was $150, and this year they dropped it $10 to $140. As a Los Angeles native, I do kind of pay attention to the Clippers, but let me be straight, I am a Laker fan. However, that has not stopped me from paying attention to Chris Paul and the CP3VII. Coming from the CP3VI, I had a lot of expectations for the 7. The traction in the 6 was incredible, and I really love playing in the shoe. For the 7, Jordan Brand is taking more of a premium approach to the silhouette and will be pumping out a few different material choices. From leather to synthetics, the 7 is going to make some waves, I feel. Performance-wise, Jordan Brand has included Nike Zoom and Dynamic Flywire, which should help keep the Clipper guard locked down when he's slashing to the basket. They've also switched out Podulon with Podulite. The CP3VII is definitely going to be a good choice. Last year, the design was really jagged and sharp, whereas this year it flows more, and depending on the colorway, should make for some ill looks off the court as well. Another great option for the CP3VII is that it's actually going to be available on Nike ID. I believe this is going to be on October 21st, so if you don't like the GR colorways that you've seen so far, you'll have the opportunity to make your own. Prices and color options haven't been released, but I'm expecting it to be somewhere between $145 and $165 when they actually drop. And finally, we have the Air Jordan 28 SC. I have been excited about this shoe ever since it first leaked onto the web months ago. To me, the Air Jordan 28 is the best performance shoe of the year so far for me personally. The way that I play and my style of play, I absolutely love the 28 SE. From what I understand, the 28 SE is exactly the same shoe as the 28, but removes the shroud to allow you to see the technology beneath it all. The dynamic fit straps, the unlocked zoom, the P-Bax moderator plate, all are still present in the model and allow for the same performance we received with the 28. I still feel like this shoe is meant more for indoor play, though you can definitely give it some limited runs outside. The biggest deal of all of this is really the price. The 28 SE is $150, which puts it right in line with the majority of performance product, but again, offers what I feel to be the best basketball sneaker release this year. Here's hoping that they actually take this a step further and allow for the 28 SE to be available on Nike ID as well. So to round things off with the releases that actually happened just this week as far as basketball goes, we have the LeBron 11 for $200. We have the D Rose 4 for $140. We have the CP3VII for $125. And we also have the Air Jordan 28 SE for $150. Now, I think this is absolutely fabulous because we have a lot of shoes for the consumer. For someone maybe that likes a low top and doesn't have a lot of money and just wants to pay $125, all the way to someone that wants a premium version of a shoe like the LeBron 11 is going to pay $200. And I think in these sets of shoes, it doesn't matter the price really. They're all good shoes from the $125 at the CP3VII all the way to the $200 for the LeBron 11. So it's not really about money in this situation, although, you know, that definitely helps. These are all good quality basketball shoes that I think anyone can usually play in. So my question for you is going to be, which of these four shoes do you like the most? And let's make this a two-part question. 1, which one do you like most for streetwear and street style? And 2, which one do you like most for performance? Let me know down in the comments, and of course, I'll read back a few of your responses next week.
It's a heat check, mother lover.
For this week, I'm not going to do a heat check, unfortunately, because I got to go to Portland and I got to work at Soul Collector for a day. So I wanted to let you guys know about my experience working at Soul Collector. So why don't you check this out? Theme music, play.
What are you here for again?
I'm here for the job.
Oh,
Kustoo. Yeah, Kustoo.
Kustoo.
Yeah,
You love shoes?
I do. I really, really love shoes.
You're hired.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Got your trash for you, Zach.
Hey, Jack!
Did you get those boxes for me yet?
You guys are amazing. Thank you. Happy work here. Thank you. Oh, my first paycheck. I love this job. Oh.
Well, that is going to officially do it for the show today. Well, I can't wait to see your comments about that piece. Anyway, I am your host, Jacques Slade. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button to let me know you liked the video. And as always, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening here on this channel. This is going to be really good. Anyway, I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the Weekend Sneaks, and I will see you soon. Peace. Adidas hoops. Details like the line on the rear panel that separates the front from the back of the shoe.
And RSVP, 'cause they're all faster than me.
Frank here. The LeBron 11 takes a bold step away from what you've come to expect and blends what Nike is calling LeBron's duality of power